MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Johnny Cueto has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Yoan.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Three and 0 count. Here it comes.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. 3-0 now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Three 3-0, here it is. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
That is it. The center fielder, release Robert.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. And the White Sox are out in front, 2-0. Brusdar Graterol gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He was able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He grounds it sharply to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More on tap from Game 5 after this.
Leading off to the right side, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Colton Welker.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anderson Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and Cueto starts him out with strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Alex Verdugo waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. Sinker misses, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Two-0 pitch on the way. And that's over. 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Oh, but he beats it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Hernandez at second. Back to first, and mercy. Their third double play in 3 innings. And again, there are 2 away.
Right fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next up for the Red Sox, Cesar Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2-1.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And here's Jose Peraza, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Peraza, a Venezuelan-born ball player, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Down.
Runners on first with one down. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So first and second with one man gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Has a look, now the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. That's out.
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Two men on, 2 out, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Martinez takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Ready with the 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Boston strands a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that pitch is out.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Jorge Soler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now batting, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Robert, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Softly hit to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here now is Rafael Devers. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 50th pitch of the game on its way. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the catcher,
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Moncada has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Colton Welker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Devers in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Peraza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. McHugh hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Alex Wood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 57, Alex Wood.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down. down.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 99.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Wood has his target. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Jimenez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit and two tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the seventh. And Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the seventh. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. A big story in this game has been all the double plays they've hit into. 4 to be exact. I asked him about that, and he says they have to improve their pitch selection by swinging at pitches up in the zone. Too often they're going after well-executed pitches around the knees. So going forward, we may see them try to elevate the ball a little more, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Luis Robert, a hit in 2 tries so far. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And the pitch.
Whoa. I got 2-1 to count.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy.
Iglesias enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. On a line, that's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
At the plate, Colton Welker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Up next to the White Sox.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. A man left for the White Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Riding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And a step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
39, Edwin Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jorge Soler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is foul right side. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Both Sox have taken a 3-2 series lead. Colin McHugh pitches well enough to get the W, so that just about does it for Mark.